I was really curious about your family and where everybody came from. Your parents are from this country. They were born in the United States. But how about their parents, and where did everybody come from?
My grandparents, my mother's parents, my grandfather, Benjamin Michelson, ran away from the Russian army when he was about 15 and ended up in England. And he had a brother with him, and the brother actually went to South Africa. So then we had a contingent of family in South Africa who were eventually emigrated to Israel.
Okay. But
they're Michelsons. And Teddy. And my father's parents were married in this country, but I don't know when. I mean, they didn't come, because all my father's brothers and sisters were born in this country as well. And they came from, Eastern Europe mostly. And my grandmother, Lena Korlan, actually her name was Lebovich. There was a big Lebovich family. My grandmother was one of 8 girls. No brothers.
Oh, wow.
My great-grandfather had himself a bevy of beauties, and one was married before they came to this country. But the 7, and the youngest 2 were twins. And he used to sit them out on the front porch.
Display the merchandise.
Exactly. And that's how my grandfather Benjamin met my grandmother Lena.
Oh,
he was passing by one day. My grandfather invited him up to sit on the porch. And that's how he met my grandmother Lena. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, it's a lot of girls.
It's like you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of girls to take care of. So, anyway. But, I don't remember my grandfather, Reuben, that well because I was a very little girl, maybe 4 or 5 when he died. And all I remember, he used to call me from the bedroom. He used to call me by my Hebrew name, my Jewish name, Chassidala, come here. And I'd go running in and say hello, but I don't remember, very much about him at all. My grandmother, on the other hand, lived to be 94.
Wow.
And I knew her very well because we lived really close by in Roxbury when we moved back to Boston. She and my widowed Aunt Ethel lived together a couple of blocks away from us. So I would walk over there lots. It was really different in those days. And it was safe. I mean, at 12 years old, I used to take the streetcar into Boston with my friend. Her father had a dry goods store in the North End, and we used to go there Saturday afternoon and then walk down the street and buy Italian pastries in the North End. Cannolis were our favorite. And, think nothing of it. I used to go, even on a Saturday night when I was 13, 14 years old, on a trolley to the Y for a dance, and things were safe. You could get around. We also didn't have telephones that were our own right away. We had party lines. You could really have fun.
Oh, listening in on everybody's conversation.
But anyway, things were quite different. And